Hello students, Jai Hind. I hope all of you are doing good. We will be discussing this very important topic of the introduction to psychology test. Clear? So in this session, this is the first class of psychology, and in this class I'll be discussing with you what all is there in the psych test. Okay, so what all is there in the psych test that we will be discussing in the session today. And today's session will only be an introductory session. Okay. Going ahead, going forward, in each and every class, we will have a separate topic discussion wherein we will take up each and every psychology test exclusively. Clear? Now, if we talk about the psych test, this test is common for every force. Okay, there is no difference in the conduct of this test. Whether it is Army, Navy, or the Indian Air Force, or even the Indian Coast Guard, this test is conducted separately. Okay, and that remains same. Okay. So in the Army, when you go for the SSB, it is conducted on the day 2. Okay. Clear? In the Navy, it is again conducted on the day 2. Okay. In the Indian Air Force, when you go to a AFSB, okay, it is conducted usually on day 1 after stage 1 in the evening, or if not possible, then on day 2. Clear? So this is how they conduct it. Okay. Moreover, in the Indian Coast Guard, okay, it is conducted on the day 1 of final selection board. Okay, it is conducted on the day 1 of the final selection board. Okay, so Indian Coast Guard SSB is divided into 2 different parts: PSB followed by FSB, that takes place around 10 to 2 weeks after 10 days to 2 weeks after the conduct of PSB. Okay, clear. Now, this psych test is basically an all writing test. Okay, the assessor, the psychologist will never meet you in person to discuss anything. Clear? So it is only through your responses that he will assess you. Clear? Okay. Now, in this psych test, the first test that is conducted is the thematic apperception test. Okay. Popularly known as the story writing test. Okay. Now, in this test, you are shown 12 slides wherein there are 11 pictures and 1 blank slide. Clear? There are 11 pictures and 1 blank slide. Okay. Now, in this, what happens is that for writing a story over this, okay, the picture is shown for 30 seconds, okay, and time to write the story is 4 minutes. Clear? Okay. Pictures are shown one by one. Okay, so these pictures are shown one by one, followed by 1 minute to write story. Okay, followed by 1 minute to write a story. Okay, clear? So this is how it proceeds. Okay, now story writing you had also done in the stage 1 PPDT. Now I'll tell you what is the difference between PPDT and TAT. Okay. Now in this, in PPDT, it is only one story that has to be written. Whereas in TAT, 12 stories are written. Okay. Now, in this PPDT, along with story writing, okay, you have to fill up the box. Okay. Plus, you have to write the action of the story. Yeah. Now, here it is only story writing. No action or box filing. Clear? Okay. Next, that comes up here is that in this PPDT, there is story narration plus group discussion. Clear? In TAT, there is no narration or group discussion. Clear? Okay. Now, next thing. Is similarities. Okay. अब यहां पर अगर हम देखते हैं तो अगली चीज आती है सिमिलैरिटीज क्या है पीपीडीटी और टीएटी में. क्लियर? फर्स्ट इज टाइम सिमिलैरिटीज. क्लियर? अब टाइम सिमिलैरिटीज में when you are writing the story or when you are observing the picture, at both these moments you get equal time. In PPDT, the picture is shown for 30 seconds. In TAT also, the picture is shown for 30 seconds. Clear? In TAT or PPDT, you are given same 4 minutes to write the story. Clear? So in PPDT also it is 4 minutes to write the story. In TAT also it is 4 minutes to write the story. Okay. Next is style of writing. Okay. Now this style of writing also remains the same. Okay. The way in which you write a story in PPDT remains the same for TAT also. Clear? So there is no effective difference between both the ways of writing the stories. Story writing shall remain the same. Clear? Okay. So this is the first test of TAT, the first test of psychology. Okay. Now, just if you would have read, okay, pictures are shown one by one. Okay. One picture is shown for 30 seconds. Time to write is 4 minutes. Okay. So if you would have noticed these things, okay, first 30 seconds to see a picture, then 4 minutes to write. Okay. Into 12. Okay. This process is followed 12 times. Clear? Next test is the word association test. Okay. Now, in this word association test, in a layman term, it is popularly known as the sentence making test. And sentence making is the gist of this. ठीक. Now, in this word association test, you are effectively, you have 15 seconds. Okay. Now a picture is shown to you for 15, a word is flashed before you for 15 seconds. And in this 15 seconds, you have to observe the word. Okay. You have to think of a sentence over that word. Okay. And then you have to write the sentence also. Clear? Everything should be done within 15 seconds. Clear? Now, this process is followed for 60 different words. Okay. Now, the words that are shown to you, they are basic, simple words which have got use in your day-to-day life. Clear? So, as there was a picture in the thematic perception test, in order to see your response, how would you react in such situation that was given to you in a picture? In the word association test, they come up with a word to see how will you react when this event or word is brought before you. Clear? Okay. So this word association test is also a basic test. Okay. Moreover, in these tests, one thing that you must keep in mind is that whatever sentence you would be making, it should be a meaningful word. Okay, a meaningful sentence. Clear? So words like love, okay, words like cannot, okay, they'll be given to you. Clear? So very simple words will be given to you and you have to make that sentence, but make sure you have got only 15 seconds. Okay, after 15 seconds, next word will be flashed before you. Okay, and this is how the test will be conducted. Clear? The third test that comes up here is the situation reaction test. Okay. Now, unlike TAT and word association test, wherein the picture or the word, they were flashed on the screen. Okay. In this SRT, these situations will be given to you in a sheet of paper. Okay. So, effectively, in this situation reaction test, clear? All the 60 situations will be given to you on a sheet of paper. Okay. And unlike TAT and word association test, wherein the time was given for one object. Okay. In TAT, you were given 4 minutes exclusively per picture. Okay. In word association test, you were exclusively given 15 seconds per word. Okay. In this SRT, you will be given 30 minutes for 60 situations. Okay, 30 minutes for 60 situations. Okay, you will be given all 60 situations at once on a sheet of paper, and then you will be one by one, you will be attempting those on your answer sheets. Clear? So, by and large, in this test, in order to write your response in those situations, okay, approximately it comes out to be 30 seconds per SRT. Okay. Next. Secondly, situations like, I'm showing you an example that while you were getting ready for your college, you suddenly heard your sisters cry. You. Okay. So this is how they'll be giving you day-to-day situations. Okay. And you will be writing your responses. Okay. You will be writing your responses, that how would you have reacted if you were subjected to the same situation. Clear? So this is how they'll be giving you 60 situations, okay, and 30 minutes will be given comprehensively for all these situations. Clear? Next comes is self-description test, SD. Okay. Now in this SD again, this is the reflection of the opinions. Okay. So herein you will be writing your parents' opinion. Okay. So this parents' opinion means how your parents think about you. Okay. How do they think about you? Clear? Next is your opinion of your teachers or your boss opinion. Clear? Now what happens is, in case you are a student, you have to write your teacher's opinion. Okay. In case you are working somewhere, you have to write your boss opinion. Clear? Next comes your friend's opinion. In case you are a student, a friend, your friend's opinion. In case you are working somewhere, your colleague's opinion. Okay, colleague or co-worker. Okay. Next is your self opinion. Self means how you yourself think about yourself. Clear? And the last you write is your aim in life. Aim in life means how would you like to be? Clear? Okay. Now, in totality, you will be writing these 5 paragraphs. Okay. And total time given to you will be 15 minutes. Okay. So, in total, 15 minutes will be given to you to write about these. Okay. So, this all will be written in the paragraphic form. Okay. So, this will be in the paragraphic form. And in total, these 5 paragraphs have to be completed within 15 minutes. Clear? Now, this is also a question that how many lines we have to write in this SD. Okay. Now, when you write a story in 4 minutes, you are expected to write anything close to 100, 120 words. Clear? Okay. So, in 4 minutes, you write around 100, 120 words in a story. Okay. So, it is approximately around 25 to 30 words per minute. Okay. 25 to 30 words per minute that are checked. Okay. That an ordinary student can write. Clear? Now, in the SD, it is 15 minutes dedicated for 5 paragraphs. Clear? So approximately 3 minutes per para. Okay. So if you can write 25 to 30 words per minute, okay, effectively herein also you can write anything close to 80 to 90 words per paragraph. Clear? Okay. So in an SD, it can be anything around 80 to 90 words, that is acceptable. Okay. So this 80 to 90 words, any ordinary student can write. If your speed is too good, too fast, okay, you can write much more. Clear? But this is something that an ordinary candidate can write. Okay. That all these tests, they are conducted back to back. Okay. It is all back to back. Means this thematic perception test, it will take place 12 stories, 4 minutes per story. Okay. Around 50 minutes for writing the story. Okay. And effectively around 6 minutes to show the picture. So approximately 1 hour. Okay, approx. Word association test. Okay, you will be getting 15 seconds per word. Okay. So here in this test will be in 15 to 20 minutes. The entire conduct of test will be completed. Okay. This situation reaction test 30 minutes. Okay. And this SD 15 minutes. Clear? So in these tests for approximately 2 hour plus duration. Okay, not necessarily only 2 hours, but 2 hours plus duration. Clear? You will be writing continuously in this test. Okay, so please readily get into the habit of writing. Okay, now most of you, since your colleges have been closed, you are going nowhere. Most of you have lost the habit of writing. Okay, you just watch videos or you just type things. Okay, so please do make sure that you do practice daily. Okay, you do write daily, you do practice daily. Clear? Okay, because therein it will be back to back practices that will be done. Clear? Secondly, okay, this psych test, it will start, they'll start conducting this test at 7 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so this will be done at 7 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so at that time most of you are not even out of your bed in normal day-to-day life. Clear? So please be habitual of writing things. Okay, so if you are not in habit of writing, you will not be able to write then. Clear? So it would be all for the day. I'll see you all in the next session. Jai Hind.